Hey all, Nancy here from New Travel Escapes. Let's be honest, one of the best parts of an all-inclusive vacation is the food, right? I still remember the first time we switched from our traditional Disney trip to an all-inclusive resort trip. Our kids were in shock. Dad wasn't saying no every 5 minutes. 2 desserts? Go for it. Steak for dinner every day? Absolutely. It was a refreshing change from doing mental gymnastics to keep our budget in check. Fast forward a few years, and now the number of restaurants and bars, along with the quality of food, plays a huge role in whether or not we choose a resort for our precious vacation time. This week, we're diving into everything you need to know about the restaurants and bars at the Hotel Marina El Cid Spa and Beach Resort. Let's see if this place is worth your hard-earned vacation cash. You probably already know that the El Cid Spa and Beach Resort Complex is actually made up of 3 separate resorts: Hotel Marina El Cid, Ventus El Cid, and Ventus Ha El Cid. Now, we've stayed at all 3 over the years, and let me tell you, it's consistently a good experience. And here's the kicker. When you stay at any of these resorts, you have access to all of the restaurants in the complex. Yep, you're not limited to just the ones near your room. Now, the whole place is pretty well laid out, so nothing feels too far away. Well, except maybe the Marina restaurant, and that one's a bit of a hike, but not too far if you're staying at Hotel Marina. The rest are easily walkable, even after indulging in a little too much dessert. If that's even a thing. Here's a quick list of all of the restaurants and where you'll find them. As you can see, Hotel Marina alone has 5 restaurants and 4 bars, which is what we're going to focus on today. We've already covered the restaurants at Ventus and Ventus Ha in previous videos, so check those ones out if you're interested. We didn't want this one turning into a feature-length film, but remember, no matter where you're staying, you can dine at any restaurant within the complex. Let's kick things off with one of the most popular spots, Italian Trattoria di Giulio. Breakfast here is a winner with a buffet from 7 to 11:30 a.m. Loads of options, including made-to-order egg stations and a massive bread and pastry bar. They're closed for lunch, but they open back up for dinner at 5:30 p.m. Let's walk around the breakfast buffet so that you have an idea of what's on offer. When you look at the QR code for any of the restaurants, it will list all of the different restaurants and their hours during your stay. They will vary slightly depending on occupancy levels, but if you need a reminder, just scroll to the bottom of any restaurant menu and you'll see it. The food? It's good. Now, it's not known as homemade pasta, but they do a nice job with flavors and presentation. They start you off with a pita bread baked in their pizza oven. Perfect for scooping up every last bit of that clam chowder in a bread bowl. My personal favorite was the swordfish. It was so good I had to do a double take. The lasagna and rigatoni were also very good, but the pizza menu was a little bit of a head scratcher this time. Strictly anchovy pizza? Maybe not for everyone. The Caesar salad is also anchovy heavy, so if you're an anchovy fan between this and the pizza, you are all set. And dessert lovers, don't miss the tiramisu at Trattoria di Giulio. It's fantastic. Now just a heads up, the dress code here is casual, so leave the swimsuits and sleeveless shirts in your room, but shorts and a nice shirt are just fine. Next up is El Alcázar, the Mediterranean-inspired restaurant located in the Hotel Marina lobby. This place has improved over the years, which is always a pleasant surprise to me. The menu is a bit eclectic, but the antipasto and salad bar are a good start. My favorite dishes here were the lobster cream soup, gnocchi, and the Thai shrimp. The beef kofta, not so much. I wasn't a fan of that one. Now, vegetarians take note. El Cid's vegetarian menu that I'm showing you on the screen is the same at every restaurant. If you like variety, you might want to chat with the chef for some off-menu options, otherwise things could get a bit monotonous. Hacienda Arrecife is the Mexican restaurant right next to the main pool at Hotel Marina. It's open for a buffet lunch, and trust me, you'll want to hit up the cook-to-order steak and fish station. Huge T-bone steaks grilled to order for lunch? Yes, please. Dinner here is all about Mexican specialties, and they do them really well. The lime soup, chicken enchiladas, and smoked marlin tacos were all a hit with us. Now, don't miss La Marina, the seafood restaurant over at the marina. A lot of guests skip it because it's a bit out of the way, but it's worth the trek. La Marina is seafood focused with some really good fish and shrimp dishes. It wasn't quite as stellar as I remembered from previous trips, but still a solid choice. The seafood ceviche, shrimp cream soup, and salmon are my top picks here. Finally on our list, there's La Alhambra, the largest international buffet on the property. They open for breakfast from 7 to 11:30, and they sometimes open for lunch, depending on how full the resort is. Dinner is from 6:30 to 10:30, and there's a different theme every night. So if you love buffets and like to eat whenever the mood strikes you without needing a reservation, this is your spot. It's located in the Hotel Marina main lobby, and it has a really casual vibe. Don't forget, everyone deserves their daily sweet treat, so if you find things are all closed on the Hotel Marina side after dinner, there's a good chance Aromas, the resort coffee shop at Ventus, is open, and their gelato is a nice little something special before bed. Your all-inclusive also includes room service. If you want to see the room service menu, I put the most recent one that I have in the Ventus Restaurant and Bars video, so check that one out if you're interested. All of the restaurants offer a couple of beers on tap. I believe they were Dos Equis, and there are also house wines included with your all-inclusive, 2 house whites, a Sauvignon Blanc and a Chardonnay, as well as 2 reds, a Merlot and a Cabernet Sauvignon. Now let's talk about bars. Hotel Marina has 4 of them. The biggest and arguably the best is the lobby bar, right in the center of the Hotel Marina lobby, open from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. It's a casual spot, and there's often a band playing here in the evening after the shows are finished. When it's raining, this lobby bar is very busy, but it's a ton of fun. They do a really good job on rainy days when you have little ones. The activities team brings in a whole bunch of games and sets them up on the floor surrounding the perimeter of the lobby. So the adults are enjoying a cocktail at the bar, the little ones are all laying around on the floor playing board games, cars, or coloring, and the teens are usually down the hall in the teen club. It's quite an impressive setup. The Scaramanga bar is right on the beach. It's open daily from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Picture yourself on a swing sipping a cocktail by the ocean. When it's not storming, of course. Unfortunately, our last visit was during a tropical storm, so this beach bar didn't open all week, but we have enjoyed it in the past many times. The Congo Bar is located by the main pool right beside the in-pool volleyball net. There's plenty of seating in this area, and it's a great spot to grab a drink while watching your kids or your spouse jump off of the resort diving rock. The only swim-up bar in the complex is located in the Hotel Marina main pool. They removed the stools years ago, which is probably a good thing. No one needs to sit at that bar all day long. There's also a small, peaceful bar by the family jacuzzi area overlooking the ocean. It is a really nice, quiet spot, especially if you have little ones that need to have a nap. Overall, we enjoyed the food and drinks at Hotel Marina El Cid. They've got the most restaurants in the complex, but remember, no matter where you're staying, you can make reservations and eat anywhere in the resort. We've got a full-length video breaking down each of the resorts within the complex and which one might be best for you, so be sure to check that one out if you've chosen the El Cid Spa and Beach Resort, but you're undecided at which resort within the complex will be the best fit. So there you have it, the restaurants and bars along with their menus at Hotel Marina El Cid Spa and Beach Resort Complex. I always like to have a good look at the restaurant menus before we book a resort to get an idea of the food they have to offer, so I hope that you really enjoyed seeing the menus too. We chose this resort to celebrate my parents' 50th wedding anniversary, so with all of the resorts we reviewed, that should tell you something. For more in-depth reviews of each of the 3 El Cid properties, head over to our channel and watch our other videos. If you find this content helpful, please consider subscribing and giving the video a thumbs up, and sharing it with anyone planning their next all-inclusive vacation. Remember, we pay for all of our own trips and no one ever recognizes us, and the resorts don't know that we make videos about our experiences. Don't be fooled by all of the AI-generated review videos out there. We have actually stayed at all of the resorts we review, and we give you our honest thoughts about what our experiences were like. It is so disappointing when you book a resort that does not live up to your expectations or the hype online. We hope our videos help you decide about where to spend your hard-earned vacation money so that wherever you choose to go, you have a great time making fabulous memories. Have a wonderful week, and we'll be back soon with more new travel escapes. Bye, everybody.